Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me. The Babbler. That is me. On this evolutionary high of an uprise at this time. Thank you for tuning in with me, my friends. Thank you for all new subscribers. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support shown and given to me on many of my social media platforms. For I am grateful. Happy Easter, if that's something you celebrate, believe in, perceive to be something that you celebrate, by all means. Thank you. So, my energy at this time, even though I seem all like serious, why so serious? It's actually not. I'm tired. I'm tired, and I did celebrate yesterday my gorgeous goddess sister's birthday celebrations, and so I got home a little bit late. But that's neither here nor there, and that has nothing to do. And I work today, so but that has nothing to do with anything. It's just, the energy of the peace that I bring within this vibe on these multi-dimensional planes, spaces of existence. So I almost got caught in a box because I'm here. I'm like, I didn't get to record today. As of yet, been presented and given the time, thinking that the only way that I can record or give a message is with my cards nearby or in my hands. Meanwhile, Enchantress the Babbler is who I am. I don't need the cards, my friends, to do anything. So it's just a wonderful divination tool that I love to use, that I have always gravitated towards since the beginning of time. Cards, they speak inside my mind. I can even see the cards used on the regular, even without shuffling. In my mind, a card will be presented to me. That's like a song. It's an element. It's about the connecting with spirits. Spirit is about connecting with spirits. What is spirit? I don't know. I like to think of it a little bit as mind, body, heart, and soul infusions being the spirit that is the essence of some kind of bounty, plenty, expansive thing. So, curly as I today. Today's the first time I actually left it curly since I cut it and stuff, and so it's poof, and it was a rainy day too, and so that also contributes. And my allergies are through the roof, but I did a lot of yoga, stretching, acupressure, and some healthy shots of things to help me to feel better. And so getting back into the swing of things and not needing the cards to do these things, because these are evolutionary babbles of mine, I'm presented with a crossroad in life that is in a line with similarities in their storylines, because it has been suppressed over time, where one missed opportunity jumps into the latest opportunity when it does not fit, suit, align, or is any more longer part of the rhyme, but it went part of the history when we go back into our rewind of this retrograde spin that likes us to go in so that we can get in for our win. And here we are presented with a state of events. Not to worry, as the answer simple deck would have me see in my mind. It's not a state of an emergency at this time. It's just a point of introspective reflection that gives that inner wisdom, the quantum leap of courage and boldness that is needed to fuel the willpower within, to alchemize that DNA kind of spin of lessons learned from these timelines that align at this time. But human is I. Human is I to get caught up in the sway of things when we allow for our consciousness to take a outside approach, when we get lost inside the trance of this epic dance that others would like to swirl around and take you for a whirlwind spin, my friends, if you let them. But this here, you see, conscious is me, where, okay, I can see, oh my, the story that this brings into current light, bright light is at this time, as I travel through the dark, shadowy elements of this development, at this current state, course of swing of a thing, I just saw 555, transformation brings to this multidimensional place of existence, to the collective stream of contribution that each of us bring to every motherfudging space quantum table, so to speak. The development of this Scorpio wanderlust that allows us to adjust with that thrust of passion being ignited in our libido. But you know, it's just something for us to finer tune, get us into the inner tune of our own fallopian tubes that fertilize plenty. Oh, this poetry she speaks, she can lose me with such a blink, but yet something resonates so deep in your senses. But back to this crossroad, you see. But it's not a crossroad, you see. It's just a highlight mode, you see. Oh, I get it. The mastery of the alchemy. Alchemist is me being able to put into practice the overstanding of the understanding that is my own inner standing on this galactic expanding. Oh, either I'm participating consciously or I am swept away with the current. Dead fish swim with the float. Some people get mad. It's like a choke hold to their throat. What do you mean dead fish swim with the float? Oh, I hate that quote. I've heard folks say this. What do you mean dead fish swim with the flow? What do you mean you alive? Third eye shines at this time. Under development is this evolutionary babble of a revolution that is going to fuse and feed the happenings that we shall align with cosmically, synchronistically. Are we connecting here? Oh, this poetry is so sweet and dear, near, here, fear being brought to the surface. What do you mean fears being brought to the surface? Fears of whatever that timeline from the past lives that is coming into this current time that did not get to be lived. Oh, this missed opportunity you speak of, sis. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. Because had there not been a time or two where you have wished upon that lonely star to be like, oh, this is what I want by far. Oh, well, here you are. Patience is a virtue. Is that not true? As you bite your nails at the revelation standing before you, how time can screw you into, oh, missed ops, man. Okay, so now you want to come and stir the pot on these galactic lands when something is masterfully alchemizing into full line, that it wants to mess and twist up our minds, that you're like, hold up this time. How much I see so free to be this master of I'm an artist. Some people don't like artists because they express themselves so swell. Well, hell, welcome to hell. But yeah, so this, 10-10, nice little 10-10, wins. Who why they win, where they win, who wins. 10-10, unification. Saying I'm sorry. That wants to come up here. Say I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a non-feeling ass who feels everything so bad inside of these lands that I refuse to share them with you, you see, because that would make me vulnerable in every kind of way, and that would make you powerful in every kind of way to hear what I say or to not receive me in the way that I feel I want to be received. So instead, I'd rather just soak this up in hidden misery behind closed doors and play this frolicking of a mind twist of a game that does not help us in any kind of way. Instead, it stirs the pot of the mist up that was once experienced before to allow this to come up some more. Like, do you hear the symbolic of the more? Or to even realize, you see, that certain things never came into being because they weren't for you. You see that with clear eyes. You're like, I see that. I see why. After all this time. And it's just like, well, what have we here? A moment to just laugh about it. And to be thankful too. On its knees to the clown, to the fool. Like, okay, I see why that didn't happen before. Because tragic it couldn't be. It could have been in some kind of way of another kind of dead end, friend. That just wasn't even worth your energetic depression. There's love here. There's an opportunity here to not allow the shadows of the past to interfere with the dynamics of these two lovers, man, in this current timeline span. The shadows of the past come up to surface. How deep the waters go for your ultimate growth. Of course there's shadows, for there will not be light, and vice versa too. But these deep waters, they must subdue. Something is coming and blooming out of the horizon for these two. Understanding much better the shadows and why they may present themselves in the now to try to intervene in some way, or maybe it's the universe's way of saying, hey, ungrateful brats, hey, do you see now why something you deemed from the past, from before, that didn't work out, why it didn't work out? Because it wasn't for you. Because do you not see what this great value of a meal this is, this deal that was waiting for you in a much better, greater, grander scheme of things of life? The divine masculine and the divine feminine existing within each of us, unifying these shadows that may be surfacing now so that we can see clear now, not be a brat somehow and ungrateful and be like, I never get what I want. Oh, now my wish from 20 years ago emerges from that other person that emerged, that I had wanted it to emerge with all those years ago, and now I see the seeds that sow, and repeat comes with new lover to be, and it's like, oh, I see. And so then here comes ex-lover, or third party, or some kind of remembrance, or conditioning, or thought, or person, place, or thing. These are just things that are coming up in my mind at this time, that it just allows me to just go in. Everybody's story is different, you see. But just so you can get the energy of the idea, you see, that is manifesting here from the past, that is telling us to keep on dancing into that union, open to the expansive waters that run so deep, and being sweet on each other. Starting anew. Here's a sign. Leave the past and the past behind, although everything intertwines, as you can see the story emerging. Thank the past that is resurfacing right now to show you, to vibe with you, in gratitude, the anew that's here awaiting for you, because you are deserving of such bounty, pleasures. You deserve to have it all. Lend a hand to each other, something you never had before. Be of service to one another in awe and gratitude, because deserving you both are to have one another at this time. Even if it's the divine masculine and feminine existing within you, to have to meet and greet and hug so sweet and unify this strand of DNA and infuse what's been long overdue. No. It popped out. Be courageous. Be bold, be fiery, be passionate. Be vulnerable. Be strong-willed. Be honest. Be honorable to yourself, to your feelings. Be patient. But be honest and be real. And even if you have to start off by speaking slow, then start off by speaking slow. Get into your glow, into your grow, into your flow. Be playful. It's like, here I am. Yellow means slow down. It's like, here I am, ready to accelerate the motion. The rebel that I am existing inside, to know that once I see what I see, and I know what I know, and I go for my growth, I'm like a rebel, so you know. Curly and free. Rebel is me. To blow through that yellow. Awake in my know. Seeds I sow. Consciously I grow. Let's decorate our souls, our minds, our bodies, our hearts in ways that we have never decorated before. Thank you for tuning in. I truly do appreciate it. Stay tuned, because there's always so much more that is here. If you want it, get it. Got it? Good. Know your no for your ultimate quantum growth. Get into your flow. Dance. Sing. Do. Alrighty, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, share, my friends. And also check me out at enchantingbabble.blogspot.com. And also check me out on Instagram at enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, the one and only. Yes, and everything else that you have inquiries about or would like to know, check the description box below. And if you are not subscribed but you find yourself coming here, ask yourself why. Like, say hi. I'm still offering I guess, I just do so many things that, whatever, I'll write it all in the description box. And if I don't, ask me what was it that I was going to say. Anyways. But, alright, till we meet again. See you soon, my friends.